Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. This is our final round coverage of this event, and I cannot wait to see how everything concludes here today. So let's get down to that first hole now. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Well, I definitely didn't see that going into the rough, that's for sure. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. He's going right through the brush on this one. Five feet to go here. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Poor approach shot there. This one's about a 7-footer. And that one will drop for bogey. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. And this will go far. Well, this isn't looking too good. And just like that, par is very much back on the table on this hole. And that par putt will drop. And the score to beat, 13 under for our current leader. And now the fourth hole. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And that means he's also tied for 11th spot on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he's also tied for 9th on the leaderboard. And now setting up on this par 3. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. Too much club on that, I think. And if this putt drops, they can save par. And this shot could be just right. And that putt drops on in for par. And they will stay in 9th place on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And this shot's looking promising. And I think he's going to like that. This is looking like 17 feet from here. And that putt will drop for birdie. All right, moving into 8th place in the standings after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee-off. And about 105 yards to the pin. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and just inches away. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that putt will go for par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And on to the 9th hole. Well, so far so good for this one. From 125 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Unlucky on that approach shot. Too much club.
Hello. I'll try my mic on because I've been I'm just waiting for. Oh, there we go. I wasn't going to put my mic on, but I'm not playing well today. A little bit distracted early on, but it's not the easiest of courses. This. I think the greens are kind of tricky. Right, what we got? 18. Probably going to go with a flop. 18 yards, so we have to be careful. It's uphill a little. Oh, that's too much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I've got a habit of watching stuff on Twitch and then multitasking and doing other stuff, and I end up kind of getting, I don't know. Yeah, I should really be concentrating, but I just get distracted. Yeah, that is Howlin' Wolf. It's a difficult course. I was going to say track. I think somebody else uses that term, track. But it's not easy. Well, my first round I thought was pretty decent. I think I only had one bogey. But as you say, it's just tough to get birdies.
And about 7 feet to go here.
But I don't know, my brain's, I think it's elsewhere.
That one's going to drop for bogey.
That's a bogey. No, that was just a poor chip.
And unfortunately, he's
That was
going to
a
move
poor,
down 2
flop
spots
shot.
on the leaderboard.
So who's leading? 14 under par's not. I mean, that's not really that low for a 2-round event. Right, come on, +1. Oh, I want to get my
Setting
head
up
in the
this
game
next
here.
shot from above the hole.
Oh, yep. Right. Come on, this is serious face now. I think I've played this course before. I can't remember what I played it on, but I've played it. I've played it before. It's kind of familiar. Right, that's almost 208. Oh, it's a difficult number. Probably. That's going to be too short. That's probably going to be too long. I'm going to have to play like a little half shot. Not half shot, like a slightly slow backswing in this 3-iron.
And here's a
Let me
3-iron.
catch it fast. It's maybe going to be too bad. If that had been fast, that would have been pretty decent.
Poor luck on that approach shot.
So we got the slow, but sometimes if you change your backswing, you tend to get a different downswing, which is a bit of a can be a problem. Right, these shots for me have not been. I don't know. I've just been a little bit iffy. Don't want to hit it full. Bite. Nah, let's get catch that. There's a lot of slopes on these greens, and if you're just that little bit long, you catch your slope, and you know you're instead of being
And
maybe
from
like
24 feet away.
maybe the likes of 8 to 10 foot away, you're like, well, 23 foot and 6 inches up. It's not bad, but oh, that may be too much. That may be too much. That may be too much. That may be too much.
Ooh, almost.
Jeez, that was-
almost.
My goodness, my touching that
This
putt was
putt's about
horrendous.
7 feet to the cup.
I think
That
it's not a
drops
bad
for
course.
bogey.
I think it's quite nice. It's nice
And
way
it looks
sort
like
of
he moved
design.
down in the rankings after that hole.
Oh come on, I'm back to 2 over.
Okay,
This
now
is a
moving
struggle.
on to the 11th.
I didn't finish my tournament of the weekend, which was the Mexico WGC Mexico Championship. The course itself was kind of, I would say, I would use the term different. I struggled. I think I had a first round 7 over,
Ellison was looking
and
pretty
then I had
good.
a 1 over, and my intention was to finish it, but again, I've just had too many things on at the weekend, and I never really got to
And
finish
this
it.
next shot,
But
setting up below the hole.
What? Yeah, today wasn't the best either. My wife dropped a 20 kilogram weight on her foot. She was at the gym. She hasn't broken anything, but so a kind of busy day. Back from work, Went to the hospital with it. So, and it's been another glorious day up here in sunny Scotland. It's been rain, dry spells, and then more rain. So, right, we've got 10. It's probably going to be the 194, maybe a bit of loft.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron.
So we may play TGC Tours this week. I really need to start and play. Oh, see again, that's just shy of that. Just shy of that slope. These kind of courses are always tough. That I've got these like 2 tiers. If you're not in the right tier, then
And
you're
I
going to be
think he
struggling.
will like that. And this for the birdie.
I think I had a similar putt to the first round. But I don't know if these pins are the same as the first round. This is a very familiar putt. Because I had a little bit of break in front of me. Okay, it's just a little bit. These are really just it's all about getting the speed correct. Get up. Oh, don't come. No. Oh. I gave it round 4 the weekend one. The holes are so. Yeah, I mean, I think the course was actually. Oh my goodness, that's went further back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the course at the weekend was different. I think the greens were very like borderline, like kind of unfair. A lot of slope, as you say. There's a lot of slope just after the hole, so I'm maybe glad I didn't finish it then. Oh, this just went off the green. Oh, right, okay. I think we'll maybe go to 30, maybe a little bit of loft. This is a tricky green. Full shot. Don't want to be. I really don't want to be short. That's a good flop.
Yeah, this is about a 4-footer.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of green where it's, as you say, if you putt it, if you don't get in the hole, then it's either off the green or coming back at your feet, and that's just really kind of poor course design. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some holes in the real world that are like that, but I think there's a fine line between getting it just kind of perfect, so that, you know, if you're a bit short in the putt, you know, there's a chance that you're going to come back.
And now we find ourselves on the 12th.
It's a very fine line. I know. I mean, I was that was a putt that wasn't. I mean, it was just short, and it actually went by me and went off the green. This is that. I must admit, this is a really interesting course. And whether I play TGC Tours this week, I keep saying that every week, and
I'm pretty sure
I
this
sort of
landed the fairway here.
I don't know if I play it like this, I'll be struggling. I think if I didn't have 3 strikes, I would probably be playing.
Could have some work to do here. This one is
I
setting
think
up below the hole.
I'm borderline. If I really mess up in TGC Tours, I'll get demoted. So I'm kind of a sticky wicket in that. Right, we need to make shots up here. So the wind's going to take it. It's quite a bit uphill. Maybe deal off this just a touch. Direction's not. Needs to bite. Green. Needs to bite. No, it's going to run off. Yeah, a little bit too much in that.
And in actual fact, that shot ended up in the rough.
Right, what we got? We've got a simplified chip here. Yeah, looks not too bad. This is one of these chips that it's got a good chance of getting in, he says. A little bit more than that. What's a full pitch? It's about there. I thought it was going to turn a little bit. Kind of did, but could have went a little bit straighter
And
than
to
that.
save par.
Come on, we need to get this.
And that one's
Hey, come on, let's
right
get
in the
some
cup.
birdies. I'm not really bothered.
And our leader currently
I
sitting.
just want to finish. I
14
kind of really
under
want to
par.
finish under par for the round.
And now teeing off on the par 5.
And I've got hiccups. So yeah, I mean that Mexico Championship course was a kind of last minute thing. I played like a bounce game on it. I played like 9 holes to kind of
I think
preview it.
this one's going to find the short grass.
And I was kind of looking at the golf course on Google Maps just to kind of see no, in fact, it wasn't on Google Maps. It was on, I think, their official website. So I was just looking at the holes, trying to get a gauge whether it was like, you know, half sort of presentable. I think when I played it, I actually scored quite a few birdies on it, and I felt it was quite easy. But when I went to play, it was a different course. I think the wind in the first round was up, which made it difficult. Right, what are we going to do here? 283. See, I don't know whether the driver off the deck actually doesn't go that far. Oh, I think this is going to hit the bunker if we go there. Do you know? I'm just going to go for it. It's one of those shots to nothing. If it's short, it's in the bunker. So we may as well just grip it and rip it and see what happens. And it's actually going to hit the green. That could end up not too bad. It's going to give us a putt at eagle, which we could really do with. Oh, come on, just stay. Yeah, these greens are...
Okay, and hitting this
greens are
par
so
5 and 2.
tricky.
That's some fine club work out there.
I don't think I matched the Corn Ferry settings. So I don't know if the green speed's what it is on the tour. Okay, we've got a bit of break in this one. Again, that break continues after that little slope. This could be quite interesting. Okay, I'm just trying to gauge, trying to get the power set in my head. Okay. Oh, that may be too much. Whoa. No, it wasn't too bad. Oh, see what I mean? It just comes off that side hill slope and it just goes. Yeah, it wasn't
From
great.
here, it's about 11 feet to the cup.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. Did I hit it? Nope.
Oh.
That was a putt that really should have been hit harder for it to have held its line, but I mean, that's not good. I mean, you're on the green in 2. You've got
And
I wouldn't
our
say a
leader
great
currently
chance at
at
eagle, but you've got a
14
good
under for
chance
the
of
day.
really getting it close for a tap in birdie. Sorry.
And setting up now on the 14th hole.
Right, 27 down, it's 9. That's going to be 185. Probably going to go the 183 with a loft.
And looks like
Is the tee a bit funny? Come on, roll on a bit. Just short. Oh, that's gonna catch
and
catch
pretty
the
sure
slope
he's
a little
gonna like
bit.
that. And this putt is for birdie.
I'm not exactly close. Again, it's a tricky putt. Uphill, side slope. Okay. Didn't really hit it. Kind of scared to hit it, really.
And this putt is for par. And a decent putt. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of borderline about TGC tours this week.
And setting up now on the 15th.
I mean, I set up the Monday Tuesday tournament as like a pro-am, I call it, for the Corn Ferry tour, or whatever tour I'm on at the moment, which is the Corn Ferry, obviously. So I kind of try and play this as like a kind of practice round. So at the moment this is not going well. How do we play this? I think we play it up here with a bit of slope. Or a bit of fade, the old Darth fade it. Bit of heat. A bit of extra sauce and a bit of fade, but that started off a bit straight. It's not really... Yeah, we caught it with a fast swing. I was trying to work out how that was going, the way it was going. I think we ended up down there before. So we didn't really learn from the first round. Okay. This better not ping off that rock. 27 foot up, so that's actually playing. This is kind of worrying, this shot. I think it's going to play most of this. Oh my goodness, that was close to that rock. I mean, everything just rolls off. It's quite frustrating. Yeah, I'm the same. I haven't played TGC tours since just before Christmas. I had a bit of a cold over Christmas. I just didn't really have the oomph to play it. Then where we go at 9 yards. I don't think this is going to do much again. Oh, we can't really afford to go too long. It's one of those shots. It's right on the top of a mound. Oh, you dirty rat. Thought that was in. I was going to say something there before. I can't think what it was. What was it? I thought of something.
And now let's take a look at that leaderboard.
Yeah, but I don't know. I need to go back
into +3 for the day after that hole.
I kind of miss it. I like the pressure of it.
And teeing off.
But what was I thinking? Oh, it's went. It's gone. Can't think what it was. Oh, that's what it was. Just that shot with the rock. I mean, I haven't played golf in years, but when I did play golf back in my kind of like early 20s, I played. I had a shot. It was like a sand wedge, almost like a flop shot I had, and there was a rock in front of me, and maybe I had like, I don't know, maybe 30 to 40 yard shot to the green, and the rock was right in front of me, and I kind of looked at it and says, okay, there's a chance if I don't catch this, if I thin it just a little bit or I catch it just wrong, it's going to hit this rock. And obviously it was quite a full shot I was playing with the club face open, and I just hit it and it hit the rock and it whacked me right just below the eye. It was kind of hit my cheekbone. It wasn't like a hard shot. It was, I mean, the ball wasn't going that fast, but it was going fast enough. Whacked me right in the face.
And
I don't think anybody saw me though. I was kind of in the trees, so I was kind of obscured a little bit, which is probably a good thing. Right, the wind's helping. It's uphill. 12 foot. Maybe just de-off a little bit. I don't know if the one's going to take this as much. It doesn't tend to affect it as much on wedge play. Oh, I'll get... Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shot may be a bit
Right.
long, folks.
Yeah, it's long. But yeah, that was quite an interesting shot. I just...
The approach did find the green.
I can remember
but,
just whacking me right in the
quite a
cheek.
long distance putt ahead.
I can also remember playing the par 3 with my brother. A little course just down from my mum and dad's house. It was an 18-hole par 3 course. It was actually a really good course. And we were playing it. And we were on the tee, and I think I'd hit my shot. My brother was just about to tee off, and somebody shouted for it. And I can remember him, like, bending forward, like, over, like, I don't know why I'm doing the actions because you can't see me, but he bent over and the ball whacked him right in the back, and it made this like this echo, this thud, right in his back. Oh, I can still hear it. If I shut my eyes, I can hear it. It was just a really loud thud, but it had that echo. Oh, that was a cracker. Could have happened to a nicer guy.
Oh my land, that was
I don't think I ever really got hit with a golf ball. When I think about it,
I
seem to avoid it.
Par.
Right, but yeah, I can still hear it.
And
Absolute
nice putt.
thud.
And the leader at the top of our board is currently sitting at 14 under.
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing I found really surprising is when they put the Golf Club 2019, that kind of indicates that they're going to update it. Like, I wouldn't say every year, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. I thought there might have been something in the pipeline.
Okay, and moving on to the 17th now.
I think it'd be nice to get something tied in with the Masters Golf as well. A bit like, obviously, Tiger Woods got the Masters franchise, which is quite good. It's always good to get that kind of official tie-in with the likes of the PGA. It'd be nice to get some of the actual player names and pictures and stuff. And maybe like the career mode a bit more sort of fleshed out, but yeah, I thought they might have had something in the pipeline. But it's one of those games that it's kind of self-sustained a little bit. You know, it's got a lot of courses. I think for me personally, I think I'd like to see...
Nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here.
like a really good career mode, like some kind of storyline in it. And some kind of... you know, like a heartbeat moment, or like a pressure situation where you've got, you know, like your shot accuracy maybe goes down a little bit. Especially if you're maybe tied for the lead, getting into the final round, like the back nine. You maybe got a shot lead or you're tied for the lead. And you had some kind of like pressure gauge that just made the shot harder. Oh, this is a tough shot. Yeah, exactly. You know, tailor-made clubs. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. This is oh man, it's a tricky shot. I think I played this the first round. I tried to hit a draw, but it just didn't. It just didn't work. I'm going to play a chasing 1-iron with a draw. Probably quite a big draw actually. I'm just hoping this does draw.
And he's playing the
I think
draw
it's
here.
It's not too bad. Just needs to run a bit. Yeah, but official clubs would be good. Because the clubs in the game at the moment, I mean, it's nice that you can customise it, but there's no real sort of connection. I mean, look at every time you hit it. There's always that little bit of slope, and it just runs
And
off.
that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite
I mean,
eagle
2K have
possibilities.
invested. They've also put their name on it, but you just wonder what's happening behind closed doors. I mean, there's no other competition really. I mean, EA Sports are completely gone. But you just wonder if they've got something. Oh, okay, hiccups again. You just wonder if they've got a game in the pipeline, maybe. Kind of secretly just, working on it. Because EA Sports never had a course creator. And one of the reasons why EA Sports never had that is because they didn't want people populating courses and, having a lot of kind of variety. They wanted to control that side of it.
To go here.
DLC courses and stuff. So the great thing about the golf club is that obviously you can go in and create a course in 5 minutes. Might not be a great golf course, but it's easily done.
Just missing here.
I'd quite like to see more PGA Tour tie-ins.
This putt's about 5 feet
did you
from
say
the cup.
clubs, official club brands would be good. People like, I mean, obviously Augusta Masters would be nice to have. I mean, the course on there just now, the Firethorn National was an absolutely beautiful course. It's obviously Augusta National.
And after that hole, plus 3 on the day.
And I mean, it's a beautiful course. So obviously Augusta Masters is there. Yeah, I just wonder what's happening. I'd like to be a fly in the wall in the studio.
And moving on to the 18th hole.
Right, what? Oh god, we're still plus 3. Yeah. Did we get up that top part? That window. I'm gonna head down here, I think.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna find the fairway.
Just find a good lie.
And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole.
I'd be surprised if they haven't got something in the pipeline. Otherwise, they've just invested in one game. Even though it's just paid DLC. Adding more content. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes you think. I mean, 2K obviously put their name to it, so you'd kind of think that they would maybe, as you say, even to this game, they've added something. But I think there is something in the pipeline. You've got to think that they've been creating something. I mean, 2K games have made like the NBA stuff, and there's a storyline mode in that. So I don't know. I'd actually like to see like a story mode in like the PGA Tour. Oh, my goodness! Cheers, Karen.
You're welcome.
But actually, really good to see. You start off as like a young kid, and you've got to break through the ranks. 38. That is going to be. That is going to be 6-1. That window. I mean, I'm probably looking at a 172, maybe a bit off. 7 iron. Salt wind combo.
And going with the 7 iron on this one. This might be a bit too much club.
Sit. I actually got a fright. Imagine that kind of mid swing. Oh, come back. See, this is when slopes are good. Okay, we might
And
have
with that, he's on the green. And this next
we might have a
putt
chance of a birdie here to finish off.
round.
Oh, tell you, I mean, this is a putt we should make, but the way I've been playing, just makes
That'll
it.
drop
It
the
was
bird.
just, it was trying its best to miss there. What else they picked up? So there we go. We've finished +2. Not a great round. I'm probably just gonna head to my bed soon. I'm up early tomorrow. I didn't play well. 2 over par, 2 under for the tournament. Skatinism, 14 under, tied with T3Z4R67. 14 under par. So 14 under par, as I say again, is not a super low score. I'd imagine on the Corn Ferry Tour there's probably somebody's 14 under par for the first round. In fact, I'm just going to check that just now. So what is the leading score? Let's have a little look. I think it'll be double digits at least. TGC Tours. Let's see. Corn Ferry leaderboard. And 11. Well, I mean that's 11 under par. So it is double digits leading. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. You start at 6. Ooh, I'm 5:15. That's when I start. So I'm up at. I usually get up about 20 to 5, and then I usually sit for like 10 minutes and just kind of, I don't know, just take in the world.
Yeah, because you live about 10 steps for your work.
Yeah, but I don't live that far from work, so I can actually, if I pop my head up a little bit, I'll just do it just now. Oh, yep, I can see my work. It's still there. It's not on fire. If it was, I'd probably be called out by now. I don't stay that far from my place of employment, which is quite a good thing. It means I can get up, start at 5:15, get up at 20 to 5, wash, do other stuff. Play Pokemon Go. I always do it, just force a habit. And then I leave the house about 2 minutes past 5, and I'm at my work for probably about 8 minutes past, getting in the door, and I start at 5:15, so it's an early start. I actually don't mind the early starts. You do get used to it. So we finish over par today. As I say, not great golf. 2 under par for this tournament. If I'm going to play TGC Tours, I need to improve big time. Yeah, I stay in the coast, so we don't have snow, but if you go maybe sort of 10, 12 miles inland, there's snow. Like places like Cumnock, Auchinleck, New Cumnock have got snow. And that's only about maybe 16 miles, 20 miles as the crow flies, due east. But on the coast here, we don't get snow. Well, we do get snow, but because it's a little bit warmer at the coast, we don't get it. You know, if it's snowing, if it snows in the air, you know, like elsewhere is going to be like absolutely up to your elbows in snow. You know, it's going to be really bad elsewhere. But we occasionally do get snow in here, but we don't get it that bad. We do get really bad weather though. The last couple of weeks it's been constantly raining. I mean, it's probably building like Noah's Ark at some point with that much rain. But that's Scotland for you. Anyway, I'm going to head off to my bed. So it's been great chatting, Hill and Wolf. I live down south now, but you used to live in Dunfermline, up the east coast. I'd say it's not that far away. I'm west coast, so kind of the other side of the land. But yeah, So we're tied, we're 12th place. Right, the next tournament coming up is the One Round Wednesday, which is... I forget the actual... What's the name of the course? What did I pick? I think I picked one that I saw... Yeah, it's that one there. How do you pronounce that, Cam? Oh no, it's George. No, it's not. Don't say George. What am I saying George for? O-C-O-E. I don't even know. Go. I think somebody's made a typo in that. It's there. O-C-O-E. Gorge. Euro. Okay. Yep. Cheers, Howard Wolf. Speak to you later, buddy. I'm probably on tomorrow at some point. I'll probably be actually doing this tournament here. Hopefully I'm playing better. I need to get my head screwed on at the start. But yeah, it was good chatting to you, buddy. So I will see you. Probably see you tomorrow for another round of golf. As I say, hopefully I bring my game with me. But yeah, catch you all later. Bye.
To pronounce Okoye.
Oh, it's right.